Hello everyone! Today's video is about the big-brained communist Hasan Piker. Hasan Piker's main form of content creation is a Twitch channel with 1.4 million followers. And with a sub count of 22,396, we can work out that at a minimum, with a $5 minimum subscription rate, he at a minimum makes over $111,000 a month. If you ever wanted proof that life isn't fair, Hasan Piker's Twitch channel is the only evidence you need. Because majority of his content is completely brain-dead Twitch chatting. And I'm not being funny, but most of the time he doesn't actually say anything, and there are times where he will literally just get up from his chair and leave the stream while someone else's video plays, and this is where all the drama stems from that I'm going through today. So I was first made aware of this drama by a stream by Gláeddyv. He called it reacting to Hasan Abi's original content that he worked really hard on and made all by himself. Obviously a bit of a slap in the face to Hasan, because Hasan is truly a lazy content creator. And I'm just going to show you a clip from that stream that made me go, this is really bad from Hasan.
No, they say you don't really know someone until you've
I'm gonna go take a shit.
held hands while taking a dump.
This digital property viewing is one of those things where the longer you stare at the image, the more bizarre things you notice. So today I'm gonna take you on a sightseeing tour of the oddities
This is literally Steak HQ. Hold on, I'm gonna be back in 1 second.
of 8,800 Blue Lake Road. If we start at the end.
So at this point I've got the video speed at about times 10, something like that, quite quickly. But yeah, Hasan just up and left, which is why Gláeddyv up and left as well.
My laundry machine just so I can watch it run, but
And Hasan returned after about 3 and a bit minutes of just leaving Gláeddiv's content up. And I mean, you can watch this stream in your own time, but seriously, the rest of the stream, I think Hasan says barely anything, and the commentary he does make is terrible. And then, at the end of Gláeddiv's video, before Gláeddyv can actually advertise his own channel and the work he's doing, such as creating a 5-hour-long Doctor Who video, Hasan just doesn't let it play and doesn't let anyone know who made that video, which, if you're basically going to completely steal their content and not transform it in any way, you know, at the bare minimum do that. And that's basically what Gláeddyv says in his comment on the stream. So as a result of this, one of my favourite podcasts on YouTube, EFAP, Every Frame a Pause, hosted by Mauler, Rags and Fringy, decided to host a stream with guests Adam Friended and PSA Sitch, who both know Hasan's content very well, since they react to it themselves and actually, you know, transform his work, and let you know who created the original stream. And so for about 5 or so hours, they went through Hasan's reaction to Gláeddyv. And really all I'm trying to do at this point is provide a bit of context to a clip that we are going to go through of Hasan's later. But just one of very many highlights from this stream was that Hasan was reading through the comments of Gláeddiv's video, and one of them was from Gláeddyv, basically saying what I said before, just asking Hasan to make transformative content, and even if he doesn't do that, at the very least, advertise the work of Gláeddyv, whose content he just stole. And it was a comment from Gláeddyv that was about 3 paragraphs long, something like that. Hasan said absolutely nothing in reply to it, he just read it. He literally just reads it and then moves on. He says nothing about it. And then he explains why it's really hard to be a content creator on Twitch. And he also amazingly tells Gláeddyv, who made, again, a 5.5-hour Doctor Who video, that he needs to learn to create his own content before having a go at him. I mean, honestly, that was just some highlights from that stream. There are many, many more, and I really do recommend you watch it. The link is in the description, as usual. And unbelievably, this wasn't the only time that he replied to EFAP. In part of another stream, a whole 8-hour stream, he also mentioned EFAP again. And so Mauler, the mad lad that he is, watched the whole 8-hour stream and made a supercut. He called it, at the EFAP audience request, Hasan Piker Man of Steel, given he steals a lot of content. And so this supercut is basically just Hasan Piker either being a moron, a dick, or being a lazy content creator for 45 minutes. He cut down an entire 8-hour stream to 45 minutes with just the highlights. And quite a lot of that was just sped up clips of either Hasan Piker literally not being on his chair letting a video run, or being in his chair and eating and not saying anything while a video runs. And if it wasn't that, it was either him saying something stupid, or literally banning some of his loyal subscribers, people who have literally paid money to him for over a year, just banning them from his channel. Never allowed to come back to his channel and go in the chat again. And the thing is, I don't think any of them were ban-worthy. I think the worst example from it was someone was basically agreeing with JXE saying, look, just put his channel name somewhere on screen so we know it's not that hard. Hasan literally agreed with that. He said, yeah, I should probably do that. But when that chat came through, he just got annoyed and permanently banned him. 11 months, base snafu. People who've watched EFAP will get that. Honestly, watch the EFAPs, they are great. Because for part of the most recent EFAP, they just went through Mauler's supercut and reacted to him being a complete idiot. Highlights from this one that I haven't mentioned yet have to include Hasan reacting to XQC talking about the Olympics, trying to get him taken down for stealing Olympic content basically, and he's fighting it, and Hasan basically just admitting that 99% of his content isn't fair use. And another highlight is someone in his chat explaining that the t-shirt he's wearing was their stolen art, and so all he does is give the original art tweet a retweet and a like. And then someone in the chat mentions, why don't you pay them? He unironically says, I have paid them in exposure. Obviously, the reaction to that from the EFAP crew was hysterical laughter, as it was from me when I first heard it. So I think at this point I have given you the context behind the clip we are going to go through next. But honestly, at this point, I am directly recommending you, viewer, if you have managed to get this far in the video, you will enjoy having on in the background EFAP numbers 147 and 148. These are the ones where they go through Hasan Piker being a dick. And to be honest, the reason I haven't specifically clipped out the parts of EFAP is because he basically makes the exact same mistakes in the clips I'm going to show you from his stream yesterday. So without further ado, we may as well get into it. Take it away, Hasan.
Hasan Piker, Man of Steel, 45-minute video. What the fuck is this? The assassination of Hasan Piker by the coward Hasan Piker, Hasan Souls, do you want me to die edition?
So at this point he's opened up Mauler's supercut and he's just reading comments, he's not actually watching the video. And the top pinned comment is just the alternate titles to the video, which are basically film titles but taking the piss out of Hasan. But he's too stupid, I think, to realise that that's what they're doing.
On the other hand, it's hilarious and incredible how much of an idiot he seems to be. Oh, it's just like a hater compilation?
Well, I think that's underselling it a bit, Hasan. It is a compilation of you being the worst type of content creator that you can probably find on the internet. Having total disregard for any sort of fair use. Having total disregard for any kind of criticism in your audience despite how loyal and good faith they are. And it's got you admitting that you are this type of person. You are petty, vindictive, and a lazy cunt. You do not deserve your $111,000 a month. You fell into wealth thanks to TYT, and you have no idea how to make the world better with it.
Why the fuck would I watch that, dude? Who the fuck is this? Mueller? That's his name? It's literally just a hate compilation. Why would I watch that?
And I think it's important to point out at this point that Hasan hasn't actually seen any clips of EFAP ever. The only thing he has seen from the EFAP crew is JXE's video that you were watching before, along with reacting to JXE's reacting stream. Yes, it's like Inception, it goes deep. But unless he's directly told what he did wrong, he doesn't get what he did wrong. He just knows he's being dunked on, and as you can see, the whole chat's saying watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it, because it'll be funny. It'll be funny to see him react. But he doesn't do it, because I think deep down he knows he's a fucking idiot and has said stupid things on stream. So let's see his reason for not watching it.
The 4chan video? Is it the 4chan video? Is the 4chan documentary out? The guy who was on, it's a JXE simp? Aw, that's nice.
So there you go, he's trying to get away from it saying, oh, it's just a hater compilation, why would I watch it? And the reason is the same that EFAP watched you hating on them. It's because it's really funny, or can be if you are in any way a talented comedian. But not only does he say, oh, it wouldn't be funny, he's using cherry-picked comments from chat to say, oh, they're just 4chan trolls. Oh, it's JXE simp, oh, I don't care about that guy, you know, no free clout, I believe he goes on to say.
Thank you. Thank you for the clicks, everybody. Ignore it's one of the dudes who got mad at you for watching their vid and leaving. Bro, we have to watch it? No, this shit sucks.
You don't even know. You haven't watched it. All you've seen is JXE taking the piss out of you. That's all you know that they've done. You have no idea what EFAP do.
The reason why I hate watching that is because, like, one, I'm gonna be stun locked for like 3 fucking hours.
Well, you're stun locked when watching videos anyway. You don't say anything, so how's that any different to what you normally do? At least it's your own clips you're putting on your channel.
And two, I'm like giving it views. Why the fuck would I do that? I should have never even mentioned it. You know what I mean?
Ah, yes, the old numbers game. I am giving attention to the enemy. I can't do that at all. Even though EFAP are doing the exact same thing to you, and it's not exactly making your audience grow, is it? If anything, it's making you look like an idiot, and I think you know you look like an idiot in that video without actually seeing it.
They're killstream Nazis? Oh, Jesus. Then, yeah, fuck that. His chat was asking for Nick Fuentes? Ay.
Yeah, this is what I mean about the cherry-picking comments from chat. He has no idea if that's true or not. He's just taking out their word. I watch EFAP. Neither of those things are true. I don't think any of them have been on the kill stream. Rags, maybe, but even then I don't think so. And if it was a very long time ago. And no one was asking for Nick Fuentes on. They mentioned Nick Fuentes because they were talking about the debate that Destiny and Hasan had against Nick Fuentes and Sargon. I can't remember what the subject was on, but that is the only time Nick Fuentes was mentioned. And yet Hasan will just believe anything he is told as long as he can frame EFAP as a bunch of Nazi bigots or whatever. Just dig in for any reason he can not to talk or interact with them. Yeah, that's real brave, Hasan.
We have a no free clout. We have a no free clout attitude when it comes to this sort of shit. They invited you to hear live stream. Every frame, guys, they invited you to their live stream. Why the fuck would I go on some random dipshit's fucking live stream where they spent like 3.5 hours being like, dude, this guy fucking sucks. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yep, so in case you missed it, that was a permanent ban on a 3-month subscriber. And for what? For mentioning that he has been invited on by the EFAP guys to... Well, he doesn't even know what to do. Just to chat, I suppose. But he doesn't know. But a subscriber, a 3-month subscriber, for 3 months he has been paid by this dude, just on a whim. Oh, you mentioned that I've been invited on a stream? Nah, get out of here. Nah, what are you doing? So, what? Like, this is crazy. I don't think I've ever banned anyone from my chat. I think I've only timed people out who are spamming, like, 1488s or whatever. You know, actual things that, you know, should get people banned. But Hasan is so thin-skinned that he will just ban someone paying him money for literally informing him that he has been invited on a stream. He's not even saying you should go on. He's just saying, hey, look, they invited you on a stream. What do you think of that? And honestly, that's not the worst example. As I mentioned before, Snaffy was an 11-month subscriber just saying what Hasan had already said, and he got banned for it. Honestly, I can't imagine being like this. This is ridiculous.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Suck my fucking cock, you fucking loser. Fuck you.
Yep, Hasan being a mature individual, telling someone, informing him of some information he might like to know to fuck off his channel. And to suck his dick. I don't really get what for.
It was 8+ hours? It wasn't even 3 hours? It was 8 hours? Oh my god.
So again, a complete lie from chat. It was over 8 hours, the stream, but they were only talking about Hasan for about the first 5 hours, and even within that first 5 hours they went way off on tangents, not about Hasan. Because that's what EFAP do. It's like laughing at the Guardian. We're not always laughing at the Guardian for 3.5 hours. But he will take bullshit from chat and take it as gospel. I don't know why, because he bans half his chat for saying things he agrees with.
There's another one. There's like a bunch of... So, all of the good YouTube essayists like me and follow my shit. I watch their videos from time to time. You guys know this, like... and I've found out, rather, that, like, they're all, you know, Hasanabi heads.
Imagine having such a big ego that you categorize a good YouTuber as someone who is a fan of yours. That is incredible. I don't think every content creator I like even likes or follows me. Well, obviously, because I've not got 1.4 million subs. But I know good content creators that, you know, have blocked me on Twitter and don't like me. I don't base whether someone is a good or bad YouTuber based off if they like my content or not. I like them for different reasons. But Hasan's category for good is just, oh, this YouTuber likes me, so I'll watch his video. The thing is, he's so brain dead, I don't think he can actually understand anything being said in videos. And if he actually watches this video, oh my god, I hope he watched this video on a live stream. But if he actually watches this video, I can imagine that he misses absolutely every salient point I make. He is that much of a spaz.
Like, all the ones that are, like, solid, they do, like, awesome videos. Jay Aubrey's one of them, obviously, as you guys know.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, to be honest, so I can't pass comment on whether he just gave an example of a bad content creator. But I'm going to assume there are content creators who like Hasan that Hasan says are good, and that are actually terrible. Anyway, who makes a bad content creator?
And then there's like another layer of YouTube video essayists that are like on the Keemstar side of things.
EFAP are like Keemstar. I don't think I've heard anything quite as retarded as that. And that just goes to show that he has absolutely no idea what he's talking about.
You know what I mean? There's like, and they'll probably use this footage too.
Yep, you're not wrong, because this makes you look like an idiot.
Because I'm talking about them, and they love that. They love when I talk about them.
Yeah, but you're trying to make it out like they love it because it'll get them clout, and it'll get them followers, and it'll get their numbers up. That's not the reason at all, Hasan. The reason is because you're a lol cow. And they are experts about themselves amazingly, and hearing you talk absolute nonsense about them is really funny. The only reason I'm making this video is because it made me laugh so much listening to this clip. And I really hope my audience is finding it funny too.
But these are like the Keemstar adjacent YouTube essayers, and they all have like 20,000 followers on Twitter, shit like that.
I can't tell if he's saying they're fairly small or fairly big. But either way, I don't think the amount of Twitter followers really counts for anything. But to call Mauler, JXE, Rags, Fringy, to call any of them Keemstar adjacent is completely retarded. And this actually plays into kind of my political commentary where basically if you're not left-wing, you are right-wing. And that's basically what Hasan thinks. They are not on his team, so therefore they must all be adjacent to each other when it comes to their teams. And it's obviously dumb. I don't think anyone on EFAP's a fan of Keemstar, as far as I'm aware, and I'm certainly not myself, but to call any of us, I mean, you can include me in that if you want, but to call any of them as well Keemstar adjacent, you don't know what you're talking about, Hasan. Just stop.
And they literally will post, they just sit in here, they're probably in here right now, they sit in here all fucking day, Trump level ego lol. I mean, it's literally true.
Yeah, just for context, Mauler watched one of Hasan's streams, and I don't think he's planning to watch an 8-hour stream again of his, because he described it as unwatchable, especially since most of the time Hasan wasn't actually saying anything. And I didn't even watch the whole 8-hour stream. I just wanted to watch it because the EFAP on him was so funny. I wanted to see if he replied to it again. Well, I found the reply. That's all I'm clipping out. This was about an hour and 15 in. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to watch you again because you are unwatchable, and I'd rather just wait for other people to clip you out for being an idiot. And to call it Trump-level ego, I mean, again, it's just ridiculous. It's an orange man bad thing. Like, who's got an ego here, Hasan? Who has an ego? Is it the guy with 1.4 million followers who is banning subscribers left, right, and centre because he can't take any criticism? Or is it the people taking the piss out of you? Yeah, I can't tell.
They sit in here all fucking day, and they will clip out parts. They clip out parts of my stream, and they'll post it on Twitter and be like, I can't believe this idiot admitted that, like, 90% of his content is not fucking fair use. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, dude, and neither is yours, you fucking idiot. We're on the internet.
Yes, this is what we call a big brain Hasan take. You are on the internet, therefore 90% of your content is stolen. No, that's just the bubble you live in, Hasan. The rest of us on YouTube are trying to fulfill their hobby or even do their job, which is my case. But people are actually making original content. JXE's 5-hour video on Doctor Who was fully his own work. He just uses clips from Doctor Who to make his point. You know, he transforms the content. He doesn't just put a 40-minute video up and go and cook some chicken because your mum's not there to cook it. By the way, that is an unironic thing he said. And when they were pointing out that, hey, it's not transformative to just play my video without crediting me and just walk away to cook chicken, he thought they were saying, oh, clearly they just want me to die. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Apart from play one of his own clips over again, or maybe get a BRB screen with some copyright-free music. You know, perfectly reasonable suggestions, but he's just like, nah, I'm too lazy. So he has to steal content, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't be a millionaire. Because there's no one on YouTube who made original content and was a millionaire. They all had to steal it. What a complete prick.
And it's sad. It's a really pathetic existence, but thank you. Isn't it easier to frame someone than come up with a logical argument? Yeah, exactly. So that's what they do. They just like sit here and they're like, ha, we got him.
Hasan, you have come up with absolutely no logical arguments here. Literally everything you've said is framing EFAP and JXE as terrible people. That is all you've done. Whereas throughout this video, not only have I framed you as an idiot, I have also made reasons for it, providing clips of you being a moron to prove it. This is called making original content. Most of the transformative stuff from me comes from my commentary and expanding on my points. You are simply there to prove my points. That is what you call transformative content. But if all you're going to do all day is play John Oliver episodes while eating your chicken nuggies, then quite frankly, I hope you get the legal repercussions you deserve.
They're like friends with Sargon. I don't know about these dudes, and I don't want to know about these dudes, but like they're my best fans, to be honest. So, you know, kisses to all of you.
Thanks, Hasan. That was really nice. So I know this wasn't a particularly political Hasan video, but there is a reason that I have never covered him before. It's because he has absolutely nothing salient to say. If I were to go through one of his videos or one of his clips, it would just be like, right, he said nothing there, he said nothing there, oh, he said nothing there as well. Oh, this is all just pure tribalism, there's absolutely nothing to go off here. It would be pointless, and that's one thing I can at least give Ash Sarkar. She does try and sustain a point. They're retarded, but they're better than Hasan. But anyway, that's everything I've got for you, so do watch those 2 EFAP episodes, link in the description. I also have a link to JX's stream on Hasan, and I also have links to Hasan's stream where I got these clips. Because you know what, Hasan? I'm not a total piece of shit. I actually make links and tell you where I got all of my clips, my pictures, what have you from. Because I actually take pride in my work, unlike you wants to sit on his arse all day, have chicken nuggies delivered to him by his mother, and talk absolute shit about people you don't even know without even watching their content. But as I said, that is everything I have for you today, so, as usual, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.